There we go. What's up, guys? It's your guy Doc, and today I'll be explaining my track changes. I made a previous video. I'm gonna delete the other video because I made it at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I noticed I messed up a lot while explaining it. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna play the drop, so you might recognize it if you listened to the song before. If you haven't listened to the song yet, go check it out. It's on all platforms. It's doing pretty decent. It's not doing bad at all. But yeah, if you're interested, go check it out. So that's basically the drop. Like I said in the previous video, I started this song in a very dark time of my life. A lot of bad stuff was happening, so I started with these chords. Of course, certain chords bring this certain feel, like certain happiness, certain sadness. So I went for it starts sad and then it starts happy, So yeah, I came up with this chord progression over here. That's what I started with. And I started building sounds around it. This powerful piano that's playing, it's pretty loud, but it does the job, Then we got this sound over here. This is on the automation, so we got there. Right, this is a sound in the background. What else? Then we got this sound over here again. It's the same sound. So to support the whole sound. It's the same thing over here, and then I add this bass line, this bass guitar. Pretty nice bass guitar. Then we got these arps. Then we got this sound in the background again. Another chord progression. And then here it hits harder. So this is like a softer version. This is like a more emotional foundation version. Then we got this over here, which is also automated. We were talking about this before. Then I got this sound over here. Gives you this very cool atmosphere. Like this kind of sad but happy atmosphere. And we got some sounds here. This hi-hats. So the hi-hat keeps playing almost through the whole song. It just gives you this tiny punch, not like the punch of a kick, but almost like the punch of a kick, Then we got this sound over here. So you hear that in the beginning. It gives this kind of sad vibe in a way, because the way it starts, it sounds very huge, and then it starts very small and sad, you know. So here comes the melody then. Nisix made the melody for me. Like I couldn't figure out what melody to make because I was always stuck on those chords. So he came with this melody. He came with this melody. It's pretty repetitive, but yeah. The ending, of course. So you have that. So I added it to the chord percussion. That's how I got this. So I thought, oh, this fits very well. So let me like add some more pace to it, you know, that it goes faster, it sounds even cooler. So we have this then. Like this hopeful sounding piano, you know, like there's hope, you know, like I said, I made this in a very dark time, and this felt like things are gonna get better, you know, it will get better. So for everyone that is having a very tough time right now, that's depressed or whatever, it will get. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So keep going, don't give up. Just want everyone to remind that, to keep that in mind, keep going. That's why I made this song, because this changes, you know. I used to be super depressed. I'm still healing from stuff, but back then I was very, very depressed. So that's why I made this song, basically. So these chords, like I was talking about, now get this sound over here. You heard this song before. So now it's building up. I got this very, very low sub. This very low sub bass that goes perfect. Very low sub bass that's playing basically. Then I got this sound again I was talking about before. Now the sound from the beginning evolved, it became this. So we have the bass here, and then we go to the other part where the leads just becomes huge, and there's multiple layers. I'll try to go through all of them. So let's just play this part. So that's the melody. We got the very huge melody here, the piano from before, the sub bass from the beginning is here to like give it this very, very big feeling. Then we got this violin. And now separately it sounds very weird, but it's layered with this big melody. This very, very big melody. There's multiple layers, like I said. I'll try to go through all of them. Gotta solo this. So you have that, and then I have the next one. Another one. We have that. Then I got this white noise to give it this atmosphere. Cause it has this very huge and big sound, you know? So yeah. And then we got another layer over here. So right there we have that. Then we got this over here. And then everything together. So that's the drop melody. Then we got this is basically drop melody. Then we got this sound again. That's back. We got some other sounds in the background. The bass guitar I was talking about earlier on has now evolved, so it became this. And then this very low sub plays again. So you got this layer here. And this is like the super low sub. So you got multiple layers, and then you got the sound here again. The melody I was talking about earlier on that Nisix made. And let's see. The art from the beginning. Some claps and other stuff is playing, some automations. So if you play everything together, you have this. So now we go to the build up, which is basically the build up to the drop. This is the drop, by the way. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not gonna explain it yet. Okay, so we got the build up. We got some snares. We got the snare pulling up here. So that's the snare. We got some other sounds here. It's not just the snare, of course. We got the clap to give it that vibe. You know, you gotta like hype it up, you know. And then we got the melody here. It also feeds it. It just gives it that's very hopeful vibe again. Then we got the piano melody, I think. Yeah, it's a piano melody. Then we got this sound over here that's also playing. It's just an alternative version of the melody, but however, it's basically the same structure. And because it's the same structure, it works very well, you know. Then we got the piano there. We got the piano here again. So I got the piano here again to feed everything together. So just play everything together without almost everything. I'll just play it without the drums, you know. Okay. Oh yeah, wait. There's this clap, this tiny clap that's also playing. Sounds very weird, but I liked it. Sounds just like very more like it goes like this, you know. So what else do we got? So yeah, we got the clap. This is everything together, almost everything together then. And this is this rising bass. This plays when it goes up in basically pitch, so it changes its tone to a higher tone, which gives you that rising effect. Like I have this rising automation here. I could explain more about it, but the thing is, this song is so huge, so if I spend time explaining this one single thing, this is going to be way longer than I thought. So we have the bass here. This is a regular sub bass, nothing special. It's just a regular sub bass. So you have this. It's just playing the same note. It's in the same key as the sub of the drop. So we got this riser here. If I play it together with this riser, and then yeah, it basically goes up, and now here the pitch goes back to normal. So with everything together, this is what the build up sounds like. Okay, so we got, let's see, we got the bass here. As you can see, there's multiple layers again. This is the bass guitar from the beginning. So there we have that, then we have this. This is our bass. If you have very good headphones, you can hear it. If you don't have a good headphone, you really can't hear it and you're really missing out. So we have that. Then we have the silent, which is also a layer. Then we have this layer over here. This is like a gritty bass. Not like the gritty, but gritty. More like, it sounds very sharp. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. And then everything together. I could also explain how I mix the bass if you guys want. So I got a sub here. I cut down 30 hertz, cut it down to 36 hertz, and then I got the bass guitar. I cut it way bigger because I didn't want any low frequencies. I only wanted medium frequencies, like on from the middle. Then I add a saturation, non-saturation. Then I add a kickstart on it. Let's see. I don't know why I didn't use the new kickstart, because I have the new kickstart. But yeah, I have the sidechain on it. It's not fully because of I don't know. I didn't just it didn't feel right, you know. So that's why I didn't put the sidechain all the way to the max. Normally I do that, but it didn't feel right, so I just left it on the way it was. Next things first. FL Studio is still advanced for you. Well, the thing is, I'm just explaining stuff. Just try to understand. If you don't understand anything, I'll explain everything I can. I'll explain everything I can. So if you have any questions while I'm explaining this, just ask me. I'll explain everything to you. So yeah, we got the boo bass here, like I said. So the guitar bass. I cut out the frequencies, boosted a little bit, just a little bit, so it just has this crunch, you know. I also got the other layers. This is the gritty bass, the one that sounds very sharp. Saturation again. This time I just cut out the mids. I just wanted the highs, because there's already a mid bass. This is just a bus, so extra mixing spot to give the bass even more volume, more momentum, you know. So that's that. Then of course we have the kick, which is very important because you guys heard the kick while I was playing the song. So you have the kick drum, which is really important. Without the kick drum, the song is not alive. You know, the song is very silent and there's no movement. So the kick keeps the movement. Just see it for yourself. As you can see, it gives movement, and it goes well with the sub bass, which is really important. Because the sub bass needs to have something it's glued to, right? Without a kick drum, the bass drum basically doesn't make sense. Oh, that's not entirely true. There's part of it that you don't need a kick drum, but the kick drum keeps the bass moving, you know? It just gives you that feeling, oh, I wanna dance. That's why there's a kick drum. So you have the bass line. I'll play together the bass line. Oh wait, the automation is not on. So now you hear the bass the way it should be. So you have the bass there, and then some other effects. I have this kick here. It just gives it that rhythm. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little rhythm going on. So then you have that, and then I have these very big chords. It's just 3 layers. I got the first one here. Which is basically an organ. Then we got this over here. It gives you just the sound, you know. It just, you know what? I just picked it because it sounded good. You know, if it doesn't sound good, I'll not pick it up. You know, but it sounded good, so I thought, you know what? Let me just add it to the song, and it gives you that extra character everyone needs. You know. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just gives you that extra character, to be serious. Because just now I was just joking. Then we got another chord percussion here. Alright, see you later. So yeah, you got this chord percussion here. So yeah, and then everything together. Can also show you the mixing. I have multiple buses. There we have it. There we have it. I cut out the highs and the lows because it has to be in the middle, you know, like it has to be in the middle of the whole wave spectrum, because everything together is spanned. There's some sounds you hear in the left, there's some sounds you hear on the right, and in this case this is in the middle. Like if you're listening this with your headphones, you can even hear it's in the middle. You can even hear it. So that's that. And then we got this. That's that. Then we got the other sound. Same equalizing. Then we got a bus with another saturation, but I turned it off. Then I got Groove Speed, which is a plugin by FL Studio. I had to buy it separate, but it's the best plugin I've ever had. It helps very well. It's very helpful, very good plugin. I really love it. Then got Fruity Reverb. The guy who was asking about Fruity Reverb just now is not here with me anymore. He okay, not that. I mean, he left just now. Cause I'm recording this for my stream. He left just now, but he was asking about Fruity Reverb. I would love to explain everything, but he's not here. So yeah, I'll leave it for next time. Then we got Parametric EQ again. To this time, in this case, there was no highs. It was this, basically everything together was sounding flat. So I boosted it a little bit, like just a tiny bit, cause if I boosted it too much, it would sound very weird and too loud and too aggressive, and that's not what we want. We want it to sound normal. So I just boosted it a little bit. The mids are toned down a little bit. That's also on purpose. So then you have that. Then let's see. I don't have a kickstart. Yeah, here's the kickstart from before, but this one is turned off because I'm using Grow Speed as my sidechain. So that's how you get this. This very full sound. Especially that. Then let's see. I can just play the rhythm. This is the rhythm of the whole beat. Of this the beginning. Over here I added more sounds, but we'll get into it. For now I'll just play the rhythm. As you can hear here, I have some claps, so that's where we're gonna go to. The claps, it's basically the same drop, but here's this more elements added. So here you have a clap, another clap, some rhythm, some more rhythm, the off from before, another reverb sound, which I rendered myself. You can even hear it. It's the same sound. It's basically my song. So we have that, which gives it also that rhythm. What else do we got? We got this snare over here. That gives it also the rhythm. Here's also another snare. So we have that, and then all the drums together. The kick is layered, by the way, with 2 kicks. I normally don't layer my kicks, but now and for this song I went for the layered kick. It gives you that extra punch and extra powerfulness. So here we have the top kick. Then we here have the sub kick. That's how it gets this full sound. Let's see, do I have another kick layered? No, I don't. Also have this. This is the mixing for the kick. That's how you have that. As you can see, it's also in the bus here. I do that on purpose so I can mix everything together and it sounds fuller. I cut out the lows because the sub bass of the song has to be heard too. So if there's too much kick, there's not going to be enough sub bass. You know, you're going to make up your mind. Big kick, small kick. You know, if it's a big kick, small sub bass. You know, if it's a small kick, a lot of sub bass. You know, that's basically it. That's basically how it works. So yeah, this is the bus. Nani is here. Another the saturation plugin I was talking about. I cut out the lows like I just said, and then the top kick. I have Nani on it again. Gives you that extra crunch. This time I cut out the mids. There's almost no mids, but there's mostly high mids, and that's to let the top kick punch through, because If I just play it like this, it sounds less powerful, right? But if I play it together with this, you hear this a slight difference. It just sounds more full, you know, so it doesn't make it boring, you know, it just gives you that instead of, you know, it does to instead of, you know, like you don't want the kick to go, you know, if there's like such a whole sound behind, like with such a lead, this lead over here, a very tiny kick is not gonna work, you know. So it's also about logic and preference, of course. Like I like to make kicks that sound very full and very loud, but they're not actually loud, you know. You gotta give the illusion that it's loud. So that's basically the kick. We'll go to the next part, because I guess you guys are wondering about that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention I have this tiny sound over here. If you listen very closely in the song, it's basically that, but he just plays this tiny part. Just basically plays the melody, but because the melody is ending, it just plays this part, which fits very well. Just listen. It just fits very well. So that's why I left it in there. Then the second part. So like I said, I added more elements this time. I added this sound to it. So the sound from the beginning, then the claps and the drums I explained before, the ARP, and that's basically it. There's not a big difference. It's basically the same part, but then modified. Then we have the break here. This break is a little bit different than the first one. Just listen for yourself. So here's this melody again. The ARP. The same chord progression from the beginning. Bass guitar is back. This is also back. Then we got this chord progression again. Yeah, we got the violin, but we'll get there. I'm not gonna explain the violin yet, because that's my favorite part, the violin. Just this whole part over here up to this drop is my favorite out of the whole song. So yeah, we have that. Then we also have this clap. This kick, which is basically the top kick. And of course the lead reintroduces itself since we're getting to the drop. Let me explain the violin. Nothing special. It's the same chord progression, however I cut out some parts. Of course, it would just mess up the whole song. So I just went for this. So there you have that, which gives you this very full and emotional sound. This is back again. So is this. Another layer of the kick, but I only used it to boost the top kick in the break, because without it, the top kick would sound very weak without this. So then we got the lead again, with everything together. This time no sub bass. This is kick, break clap, this impact. The sidechain is coming back up. Also have the orchestrated sounds, I think in this part included. Yeah, the orchestrated parts, there we have it. This also played in the previous part of the song. But yeah, I mean, like, we're here now, so I might as well explain it, right? So yeah, these give it like this very deep movie trailer kind of vibe, you know? That's why I kept it in. So then we have that. This is my favorite part that we're gonna play now. So yeah, I laid it on top of each other. I don't know why, but it just sounded good. So if it sounds good, you know, just leave it. You know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know. So it sounded good. I put everything together for some reason. Then we got this again. This is back again. It just fitted the whole vibe. Like, this sounds like a very hopeful vibe. You know, like, yes, everything is finally fine. Everything changed. Life is for the better. Things are better. You know, everything gets better. That's basically what this part translates. Basically means, like, don't give up. Keep going. It will be better at some point. You know. So just keep going. Don't give up. How hard it is, no matter how hard it is. Never back down. Never give up. You know. So that's basically this part means that it's going to be fine, or it became fine in the end. So that's basically it. I'll just play this part. Same also goes for this build up. It's basically the same build up. However, this time there's a riser added. So yeah, here's the riser. The same snare again from the past build up, the previous build up. And I got the piano here again, some other sounds. This time we have no rising bass. Or we do. There it is. Then we got some other sounds. Also I get this. Like I said, it gives you this hopeful feeling, you know? So that's why it's also in the drop. Because the drop, this one will sound a little bit different than the ones you're used to. So we got this, the same melody again. Let's see. So we have that, and then everything together. So this basically changes. This is basically how I made it. Big projects, a lot of stuff inside it. If you have more questions, leave them in the comment section. I'd love to explain the song again. Working on another song, a funk song that's basically finished. That funk song will be out soon. So if you're interested in that, just send me a DM on Discord. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching.